Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Learning never exhausts the mind. Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. Time stays long enough for those who use it. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always long to return. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. The deeper the feeling, the greater the pain. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. It is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so life well used brings happy death. Intellectual passion drives out sensuality. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. The mind that engages in subjects of too great variety becomes confused and weakened. Patience serves as a protection against wrongs as clothes do against cold. For if you put on more clothes as the cold increases, it will have no power to hurt you. So in like manner you must grow in patience when you meet with great wrongs, and they will then be powerless to vex your mind. He who wishes to be rich within a day, will be hanged within a year. Water is the driving force of all nature. I love those who can smile in trouble. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. Life is pretty simple: you do some stuff. Most fails. Some works. You do more of what works. If it works big, others quickly copy it. Then you do something else. The trick is the doing something else. Study the science of art. Study the art of science. Develop your senses, especially learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. The knowledge of all things is possible. Nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first understood. Men of lofty genius when they are doing the least work are most active. Iron rusts from disuse, water loses its purity from stagnation. Even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. Nature is the source of all true knowledge. She has her own logic, her own laws. She has no effect without cause nor invention without necessity. Nature never breaks her own laws. Our life is made by the death of others. Why does the eye see a thing more clearly in dreams than the imagination when awake? While I thought that I was learning how to live, I have been learning how to die. Knowledge of the past and of the places of the earth is the ornament and food of the mind of man. Tears come from the heart and not from the brain. He who does not oppose evil, commands it to be done. It is better to imitate ancient than modern work. The artist sees what others only catch a glimpse of. Art is never finished, only abandoned. The painter has the universe in his mind and hands. A beautiful body perishes, but a work of art dies not.